I am proud to be a member of this department. I am proud to serve with all the officers and supervisors, dispatchers, technicians, civilians, and admin that keep this big machine going to provide the excellence and service to this whole community.
This is an honor to all the newly promoted officers, sergeants, lieutenants, captains, assistant chief. Honor them for their service and their promotion.
In the midst of a national cycle in which policing overall and individual officer conduct is under the microscope, it's important that we loudly celebrate the bravery, humanity, and excellence that has earned the men and women tonight who receive awards. But let us not also forget that while the action of these folks that we meet tonight are noteworthy and they meet specific award criteria, they're but a glimpse of the courage, compassion, dedication, and tenacity demonstrated each and every day by the members of our agency.
We have also gathered this evening to recognize award recipients. Each of the men and women you will see tonight deserve this recognition, as they have performed their duties in an excellent manner.
Yeah, the Officer of the Year was also awarded tonight for his hard work and dedication that he's sacrificed for our department.
And the community exemplify excellence. Thank you.
In January, there was a Norfolk police dog that was killed in the line of duty. His name was Krieger. And when that happened, we decided we would start what's called the Canine Krieger campaign, where we raised money specifically for ballistic vests. And our goal really is to outfit everybody in Hampton Roads, all the working canines in the Hampton Roads community. Anderson Cooper donated his speaking fee from the Norfolk Forum, which provided vests for all of the Norfolk dogs, a good percentage of Chesapeake, Portsmouth, as well as some of the Newport News dogs. The rest of those vests were covered by individual donations or by families or local businesses.
Here, we start with the zipper. So you see who donated this.
Right.
And I'm just grateful that the community, Anderson Cooper made a significant donation, obviously, but the community stepped up, local businesses, families, individuals, people volunteering. It's an extremely hopeful thing in a time in which we hear so much negative. This is a strong community, and it's proven by the turnout here today and by what we're doing for this special part of our community, these dogs that do a lot for us.
These vests are very important to our dogs. Our dogs aren't only our partners on the street, but they also come home and they're part of our families. And any tool that we can give them to help them survive any encounter, which is the same tool that we wear every day, is going to go far and actually help us in our job and help them in their job.
Spike's Canine Fund actually has 3 specific missions. One is to provide equipment, in this case, talking about ballistic vests, but we also provide other types of harness vests for dogs, training equipment, GPS trackers for search and rescue dogs. Sometimes we've helped out with communication equipment, training equipment like bite suits, things of that nature.
Police officer, call out or send him a dog!
We try to work with it in training every time we can too, because it's going to be part of the regular duty equipment that they wear. On business robberies, anything we do, tracking of criminals, armed suspects, they're the first ones to get to them on tracks. The dog will get to them first and then the officers. So they're always in a building search, those type area, they're the first one to encounter the criminal or bad guy that we're looking for. They'll wear them from the beginning of the shift to the end of the shift. The only actually city-issued piece of equipment that has a mind of its own.
On this somber occasion, as we take our annual pause to deeply reflect on the heavy price that too many police officers have paid for the betterment of their community, tonight we're doing what we should do each and every day. Stop, pause, and give thanks for all the men and women of policing who day in and day out serve and protect. There's a saying we use in this profession to acknowledge the fallen. All gave some, and some gave all. As we honor the memory of those who gave all, it's my continued prayer that all officers can complete their watch and return to their loved ones safely. And to the families and friends of those who gave all, rest assured, we will never forget.
We are here to honor not only those officers that have made the ultimate sacrifice, but to honor those officers who continue to work so diligently to protect our citizens. Since the first known line of duty death in 1791, over 20,000 U.S. law officers have made the ultimate sacrifice.
They always answer the call. They don't run from danger, they run towards it. As most of you know, a police officer's job is much more than patrolling the streets. More often than not, they are the first person at the scene of any type of crises. I want to thank all the officers, past and present, for their dedication, their diligence, and their valor. You are the guardians of our community.
Van Acostas Restaurant. Coffee with a cop. This is designed to go ahead and have a better open forum with the public as far as very informal, come on up, introduce themselves. The public gets to actually meet the officers that work in their district and also get to meet the supervisors and have a little bit of one-on-one personal time with them. We started about 2 years ago, and we do it all 3 precincts in the city. And what we do is we try to go to like a local restaurant that will go ahead and participate, and they sponsor the coffee for us and everything. And it's a good partnership between the business and the community and the police. Been pretty good so far and everything. We have where we put it out on our Facebook, our Twitter, and we announce it. And a lot of times the restaurants put a flyer on their door. And a lot of the people come and everything, and like I said, what's really good is it gives them the opportunity to go ahead and kind of get things off their chest, whether it's positive or negative. And also, a lot of times they come with great suggestions too for some things. They give us information that we may not have normally been given. I would just like to thank the community for coming out and everything too, and to please continue to come to these events because we need to know what's going on from their viewpoint. We need to have that communication, and that's going to help build trust too between us. And we really do need that, especially in times that are happening right now.
Nice meeting you.